quick. Nice shot.
It's a hunter's paradise. No roads, no people, no place like it. One chance, one perfect shot. I'm Jim Shockey.
I'm Wade Middleton.
I'm Ralph Ciancerulo.
I'm Vicky Ciancerulo.
Welcome to Big Game Country.
These southeastern woods are a good spot to kick off our tour. The combination of gently rolling terrain and an abundance of water makes this ideal country for white-tailed deer and wild boar. The weather is mild and the ground cover is plentiful. You should have no trouble tracking game and avoiding detection.
I want to give you a chance to bag old Pincushion. He's a wary old whitetail buck who's been shot several times before, and he's always lived to run another day.
I have 2 stands set up for you. Keep your eye on the wind and choose your spot carefully. Remember, that buck will smell you before it sees you. Old Pincushion will hang back and stick to cover until the rest of the herd has moved into the clearing. You'll need to be patient, but also stay sharp. You may need to move at a moment's notice. Pincushion's about as tough as they come. You're only going to get one crack at him, so make sure it's a perfect shot. Good luck as you head out to the stand, and remember, get a good feel for the lay of the land around you before you sit down and pick where you're going to hunt. Pay attention to how the wind cuts across the path of the herd. Don't take all day. The herd is coming your way. Uh-oh, something's got them nervous. Looks like they've got your scent. Remember, the wind is key here. It's not enough to be unseen. You've also got to be scent-free. Look there, we've got the young bucks coming out now. There's some real nice trophies right there, but try to resist the temptation. We're here for the legendary old Pincushion himself. There's the old beast. He certainly lives up to his reputation as the bull of the woods around here. Look at that rack. That's one heck of a trophy. Don't fire until you're sure you've got a heart or a double lung shot. That old buck's carrying around enough souvenirs already. Heads up, we've got more deer heading our way. If you let them get too close, they're going to spook Pincushion and blow the whole show. As soon as he turns broadside, take him. Smoked him! Smoked him! Go claim your trophy.
A lot of folks around here are going to be jealous when they hear about you taking old Pincushion. You've earned the right to hang his antlers on your wall. Well played, sir.
Today is your lucky day, buddy. Play your cards right. And you're going home with a great story to tell the grandkids.
You're about to meet a one-of-a-kind swine, the biggest, nastiest boar you'll ever see. The locals call him Hogzilla.
This monster boar is usually milling around in dense cover this time of day. Finding him isn't going to be easy. Hogs have a keen sense of hearing and a nose like a hound dog. You'll need to keep a low profile, watch your step, and stay downwind at all times.
You'll make a racket tromping through that brush, so try to move at the same time that boar does. Those giant pig feet will cover the noise of your own footsteps. You'll have to get close to pierce Hogzilla's hide with an arrow. Don't take a shot until the range is under 25 yards.
Stay calm, pick a spot, and good luck. Now there's Hogzilla's living room, but hold on a second. The wind's at your back right now.
You go charging straight in, Hogzilla will be gone before you know it. Make sure the wind's in your favor before you go in after him. That's not gonna do it. All you did was make... Right on target. I can already smell the barbecue.
Way to go! What are you waiting for? Go claim your trophy. You know, big old boar hunting's always a rush, especially when they charge. It really gets that adrenaline pumping.
Everybody sees those big tusks, and that's what they care about. But their meat is great eating, too. Back home, we call them Barbies, because they barbecue up so well.
The next leg of our tour takes us deep into the wilds of the American Northeast. This territory presents a different set of challenges for a hunter. The dense, deciduous forest reduces visibility, while the broken terrain creates choke points and gullies. There are plenty of places to hide. Out here, sounds and smells are worth as much as a good pair of eyes.
It's a beautiful day for a moose hunt. This morning, I cut the trail of a monster old bull that's headed out into the bog just up the way a bit. If my hunch is right, this is the one that we call Radar. We call him Radar because of his keen sense of hearing. Moose antlers actually help focus sound. They bring the sound to the bull's ears. Stomping around in brush and water makes noise, so you'll have to watch your step. You've got a breeze that's blowing from all over the place today, so keep your eye on the wind gauge and make sure you stay downwind of this bull.
Careful, the wind's changing. Adjust so you're still downwind of them. Check where he's at. The wind's changing direction, so you might have to adjust your approach. Not bad. He won't go far.
Nicely done. You've come a long way since we started. A master hunter needs patience, skill, and steady nerves. It looks like you've got all three. I just hope you've got a wall at home big enough to hang that monster rack.
We've been tracking a small herd of caribou not far from here. The herd bull in charge is called Double Shovel around these parts. He's yours if you can take him.
He lives up to his name, too. Rack like a snowplow. Getting a shot at him won't be easy. Caribou are always on the move, and they usually travel in large numbers. You're gonna need patience, smarts, and good timing to get a good shot at Double Shovel.
We've picked out a pinch point by a river where we've seen other herds cross. If you dog it too long, though, you're gonna miss your chance.
The setup here is real simple. Get to that rock overlooking the river before the herd passes through.
Easier said than done, right? Stick to cover as much as possible and watch your step. These caribou are skittish animals. Anything that sounds or smells out of place can set them off.
The wind's at your back. That's gonna make your approach tricky, but there's not much you can do about it now. It's only a matter of time before that herd catches your scent. You need to bring down Double Shovel before somebody sounds the alarm.
Good luck.
Uh-oh, red alert. You need to be stealthy. Uh-oh, red alert.
Quickly now, find your target. You don't have much time.
Aim carefully now. Don't release until you know it's a sure shot. Now that's how you do it. Great shot.
He's going down. Go check out your trophy. Way to go. You handled yourself like a pro out there.
Well, he learned from the best. Congratulations. Those snowplow antlers are going to look great hanging on your wall.
Welcome to the wild Southwest, friend. I hope you pack some sunscreen and a high-powered scope, because you're going to need them both out here. These southwestern plains are hot and dry. Trees and vegetation are sparse in most places. Food and water are scarce, so the game tends to gather in places where they can find one or both. The flat terrain and lack of cover means the animals are easier to spot. On the other hand, it's just as easy for them to spot you. This leg of the tour will put your long-range marksmanship to the test. Remember to keep your eye on the wind gauge. Out here, the breezes blow hot and wild. You'll need to watch for changes in the weather and adapt your plan to shifting conditions.
Hope you've had a good night's sleep, because we're going to put your skills to the test today. I've got a line on the Gray Ghost. He's a huge old mossback mule deer with a world-class rack. We call him the Ghost because nobody's ever actually laid eyes on him. Last night, the Ghost tripped a camera not far from here, and I'm pretty sure I know where he's headed. Our Ghost has a talent for keeping out of sight. He'll stick to the dense cover, so your best chance to catch him is by the river when he comes out to feed in the evening. If you're really sneaky, you'll get close enough to the river to glass the buck, but you'll still need to get closer for a perfect shot. Cold enough yet? I'm glad it's you and not me out there. Find yourself a good place to spot the Gray Ghost. Somewhere in cover between the trees and the river should do it. This looks good. Get the binos out and scan the terrain ahead. There's our Ghost. Now that is one magnificent buck. Remember, mule deer are wary animals. He's going to check the area out to make sure it's safe before he comes out in the open. Keep out of sight. Don't forget to take cover. Just because you can't see him doesn't mean he can't see you. Fantastic. That was one heck of a shot. I could have done it better myself. You bagged yourself another amazing trophy today. You keep hunting the way you have been, and pretty soon you'll be a legend yourself.
Man, have I got a treat for you. There's this pronghorn. We call him Airplane because his horns are so wide they look like he's got wings on his head. And I know where he's been grazing with the rest of the herd. It's going to take some doing to get up on him. Those pronghorn, they've got great eyesight and hearing, and once they see you, hey, they're going to head to the next county before you can blink. Thus, you're going to have to get within about 200 yards for a sure shot.
Well, you have your work cut out for you. Use the cover as much as you can. Rocks, brush, gullies, ravines, everything. In fact, you better be ready to crawl, sneak, and hide, because if Airplane sees you, you've got to freeze up right quick, or you'll never get close enough. You'll need to get within 200 yards to take him down. Yeah, this draw will bring you right up to him, but you're gonna have to get down on your belly to stay hidden in those shallow pieces of cover. Smoked him. That shot was a thing of beauty. Track him down and claim your trophy.
Congratulations, you worked your butt off out there, but in the end, it was worth it. Nice job, real nice job.
Button up tight, friend. You're about to experience some of the roughest, wildest country on the North American continent. The Northwestern Wilderness is a cold and unforgiving hunting ground. Out here, food and shelter are in short supply, and large predators pose a constant threat. The game animals in these parts are warier and tougher than their southern cousins. The snow and mist can mask your movements and help you cut a trail, but the shifting winds and icy ground cover can just as easily reveal your position to every critter in the county. Keep in mind, we're not the only hunters in this area. The grizzly loves a juicy elk steak as much as anybody, and I expect the big brown bears will be on the prowl today.
As you guys know, we love elk hunting. The country up there is so beautiful and majestic, just like the elk themselves.
We've been tracking a bull elk that the local guides call King due to the size of his rack. We've set up a couple stands and a blind for you to use. You can choose whatever spot you like, but remember to account for the terrain and the wind conditions.
Once you've glassed the elk and you found your target, a well-executed call will bring him into range. Remember, elk are notoriously skittish. If King catches some movement or scent he doesn't like, it's game over.
Good luck and good hunting.
The right move here is to glass for your target from a safe distance.
He might still be in the brush. Try giving it a call. Even if he just calls back, at least you know his location.
Then you make your way to a stand or blind, whatever you think is best given the sight lines and the wind conditions.
That decoy should bring him in closer. Be ready to take that shot when he comes in. Ooh, feel that? The wind's changing. Make sure you're still downwind.
Oh, man, he heard you.
Gotta keep the noise down. Watch where you're stepping. From long range, no less. Very impressive. You're busted. Look at him go.
Hunting elk with the bow is a true challenge. But hey, if it was easy, everyone would do it. It wouldn't be half as much fun. Wow, you look like a regular Robin Hood out there. Well done.
What do you say, Ralph? I think our hunter is ready for the big leagues.
Only way to find out. Let's get back to hunting.
Today will be your final challenge, but we're not going to make it easy. We're hunting grizzly today, and the beast you'll be stalking has absolutely no fear of humans. As far as old Scarface is concerned, guys like you are about as scary as a cheeseburger and a side of fries. All joking aside, this bear is dangerous. Scarface is as smart as he is mean. He usually keeps a low profile, but he's hungry this time of year. He's got a taste for moose meat, and I know of a spot on the river where the moose around here come down to feed just around sundown. The grizzly's here for the moose, so be careful not to spook them. I recommend taking your shot from a safe distance. If this bear spots you at close range, he won't spook, he'll charge. Grizzlies have sensitive noses and ears, second only to a moose. But even though they don't have the best eyesight, they'll still see you if you're not careful. So stick to cover and don't reveal your position. Okay, there's 3 moose trails leading to the river, along the upstream riverbank, along the downstream riverbank, and straight between those 2 thickets. Wait here and see what pops out. There you go, upstream. Hear that? That's definitely him up in the bush on the right. Looks like the wind just changed direction. Watch your scent. Looks like the wind just changed direction. Watch your scent.
Congratulations on completing the Pro Hunt Slam. Now you can earn more gear credits with the Pro Bonus Multiplier.
Congratulations. Welcome to the show. The way you took down that grizzly today showed courage and skill. You've officially graduated to the big leagues.